Have you ever wondered about the life of the woman who was the backbone of British monarchy during its most turbulent times? Let's turn the clock back to the dawn of the 20th century. Born on a warm summer day of August 4th, 1900, Elizabeth Angela Marguerite Bowes-Lyon was the 9th child in a brood of 10. Raised in the peaceful landscapes of Scotland, her childhood was filled with the customary privileges and responsibilities that came with being part of a noble family. Yet her upbringing was far from ostentatious. Her education was as traditional as it could be, with private tutors and a focus on history, literature, and the arts. It was during these formative years that she first met the man who would later become her husband, King George VI. Little did she know then that their love story would become one for the ages, a beacon of hope in the midst of national turmoil. From the tranquil landscapes of Scotland to the grandeur of the royal court, Elizabeth's early life was a blend of modesty and nobility. How did a noblewoman become the beloved queen and mother of the future queen? Elizabeth's journey was not without its fair share of surprises. Her courtship with George VI was not just the blossoming of a romance, but the foundation of a partnership that would weather the storms of a nation. Their union brought forth 2 daughters, Elizabeth and Margaret, each bearing the weight of their royal lineage. Then came the unexpected ascension of George VI to the throne. With his crowning, Elizabeth was thrust into the role of a queen consort. Amidst the political turmoil and the looming spectre of World War II, she became the rock upon which her family and the nation could lean. Her unwavering support for her husband during his reign, her steadfast courage during the war, and her nurturing influence on her daughters shaped them into the leaders they became. Queen Elizabeth was not only a queen consort, but also a pillar of strength for her family and the nation during trying times. What legacy did the Queen Mother leave behind after her reign? A question that resonates with many. After King George VI's passing, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, stepped into a new role, one that allowed her to continue serving her people. She shared a close bond with her daughter, Queen Elizabeth II, providing counsel and support during the early years of her reign. Her public image, one of unwavering strength and charm. A beacon of hope during war-torn times, she never lost that spark, that connection with the people. And her passions? Well, they were as varied as they were heartfelt. A keen horse racing enthusiast, she was often seen at the races, her joy infectious. But perhaps her most enduring legacy lies in her charitable works. She championed numerous causes, always striving to improve the lives of the British people. In every aspect of her life, the Queen Mother remained a symbol of resilience and grace, leaving a lasting legacy. How did the life of this remarkable woman come to an end? In the twilight of her years, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, continued to inspire admiration and devotion. As she celebrated her centennial birthday in the summer of 2000, the nation joined in the festivities, reflecting her enduring popularity and the deep affection the British public held for her. 2 years later, the Queen Mother passed away peacefully in her sleep on March 30th, 2002. The nation plunged into mourning, their grief palpable in the sea of flowers laid before Buckingham Palace and Windsor Castle. Her funeral, a solemn and dignified affair, saw thousands lining the streets to bid their final farewells. Finally, she was laid to rest beside her beloved husband, King George VI, in the George VI Memorial Chapel, Windsor. Her death marked a poignant end to an era, one that had seen Britain through some of its most challenging times. Even in her passing, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, remained a beloved figure, marking the end of an era in British history